My brothers and sisters, this is ODJ, Otis Drip Jones, Mr. Dual Man himself. Do me a favor and check out this clip.
Randall.
Me, Jack.
Hey! Stop! Stop! Just stop! He's not. Oh my God! Are you kidding me right now? This is my car. It's not even his car.
Oh shit, that's a white boy. He's finna reverse on the cops. He finna...
Okay, guys. I wanna play. Okay, guys. I got y'all motherfuckers, bitch. Got you bitches. Matter of fact, y'all wanna break
This
that
nigga
bitch?
getting out
Y'all
the
wanna break
car.
that bitch? Y'all wanna break that bitch? I got you, bitch. This bitch right here, break that bitch.
Look, he's walking up on him and everything. Look at that.
Don't be in my zone. Get out of my face now. Get out of my face.
Spitting everything.
Get out of my face and get in the car. One more warning, you're going to jail. I'm tired of this. Get in. Get in, let's go. Get in the car and go. Motherfucking head, bitch. Spit on me one more time.
Spit on him and everything.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Bitch, I got you, huh? I got you.
Wow.
You see this shit? You see this shit?
I see it.
Go, bitch, go. Fucking
White
go,
privilege.
bitch. Go.
White privilege.
In this clip, we can see that there are two different ways that officers interact with white people as opposed to black people. And this is for those who are of the belief that white privilege doesn't exist. So let us go from a factual standpoint. What is the actual word of privilege? Because people have a misconception or they really do not understand what the word privilege means. So strictly from a definition, from the pure meaning of the word privilege, it is a right, immunity, or benefit enjoyed only by a person beyond the advantages of most. In this video, privilege is on display. It's on display. The one video, you have a young man, black man who looks like me, who's standing there, not posing a threat, with his hands fixed nicely, fingers interlocked on top of his head. And what do you see? A officer doing a Jimmy Fly Snooker kick to this man back, and then he is attacked and beaten by cops. Not posing a threat to anyone, not disobeying any of their commands, and mind you, he's tased first. Why would he have to tase this young man when he's standing there with his hands on top of his head? Not saying anything. Then in the next video, we see privilege on display. We see a white man interacting with two white officers, and he has the privilege, he has the opportunity to speak to them any kind of way he wants to. He even walks up to the officers on two separate occasions. Not a hand was laid on him, not a taser was pulled, not a gun pulled. So how is it that anyone who is in their right mind cannot identify white privilege? The black man standing there, not posing a threat, is tased, drop kicked, and beaten by two white officers. The white man in his vehicle cursing the officers, calling them everything except the child of God. He even approaches them And the only thing the officer does is says, get back in your car and go home or you're going to go to jail. So there it is, people. That debunks this notion that if you comply, nothing will happen to you. Was not that young man complying with his hands on top of his head? Was he not posing a threat? Or maybe he was posing a threat. And maybe his threat was the color of his skin. My brothers and sisters, there is a difference. There is a difference. There is a difference in how police officers interact with black people as opposed to white people. That white man had the advantage of calling those officers anything that he wanted to. And I guarantee you that brother wanted to call those officers some things as well. But he didn't have that advantage. He didn't have that opportunity. So yes, my brothers and sisters, white privilege does exist. And it doesn't only exist in the policing of us, it exists in every area of life. And this is why we scream Black Lives Matter. This is why we push the notion that Black Lives Matter. Because if that white man had the opportunity to curse and call those officers anything he wanted to, that black man should have had that same opportunity. But he didn't. And that's what doesn't make sense to me. Why people claim to be ignorant that this is going on. They're not ignorant. They're willfully ignorant. They're purposely not able to empathize with what we go through, and they are purposely turning a blind eye to the truth. But this is America, people. This is the America that you and I live in. So what do we do is the question. We continue to fight to have the right of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We're not property anymore, people. We are human beings. This is ODJ, Otis Drip Jones, must do it man himself.